Hello everyone and welcome to Athens, Greece. This is your host to Greek Wheels, and on this beautiful and weird looking day I thought we'd talk about tires. Here we go. Now, tires are a weird subject, just because I've never met anyone riding a bike who doesn't act like he knows tires, which of course can't be true. Now, this conversation is being brought up by the fact that I need to change tires on this bike in the next, I don't know, 5 or 6 months. Now, this is obviously a Honda Varadero, and it has Bridgestone battle wings, which is standard fare for this sort of bike. Trouble is, the battle wings are a what you'd call a 95.5 tire, I think. Whatever. Basically means that you can also take it sort of off-road, and when I say sort of off-road, I mean like 5% off-road. Again, the thing is, I never take this bike off-road, and that's not something that's gonna happen anytime soon. So what I'm looking for is just road tires, 100% road tires. And I'm looking at a gazillion options, as you might expect, for road tires at this point. And this is my sort of area of trouble, and you know, if someone can help me with this, that's cool. I'm sort of torn between rain tires or tires that are better than anything else in the wet, and like standard tires for, you know, some rain. Let me get this out there a bit better. You have, if you know, now, this is my issue here. I'm looking at some tires, you know, Michelin's, Bridgestone's, I don't think so, because the battle wings are way too hard, and they take way too long to get, you know, soft and gooey and warm. So I don't think Bridgestones are the way to go again. Probably looking at Michelin's, Metzeler's, standard stuff. Now, the real issue is, do I get something that's more rain focused, or just standard dry weather tires? Because I'm looking like the Michelin Pilot Road 4s, which have a ton of water siping stuff in them, and I'm thinking to myself, do I get these for the wet, or do I just get dry tires and take it easy in the wet? Because, I mean, I live in Athens, in Greece. It's not really a rain-heavy country. Not in the slightest. But then why would you get rain-focused tires? Because I'm sort of think, still, I you know, I'm not an expert on tires, but I sort of think that every tire is good enough in the dry, but when you need it the most, it's the wet. What I mean by that, of course, not all tires are created equal. I am very aware of that. But I just mean that, you know, this is a Varadero. I'm not putting my knee down anywhere. So any tire is gonna be good enough in the dry. But when it comes to wet stuff, you know, that's when I really need it, because obviously you're not gonna put your knee down in the wet either. But, you know, just to be on the safe side. This is not an R1. That's fairly obvious, but it does spin the rear tire, I mean, all the way up to third. So having something that's good in the wet might be a good contingency plan for when it's wet. I don't know, is this making sense? Or should I just buy a fine, dry... Okay, are you gonna kill every one of us? Sure, stop in the middle of the road. Or should I just stop nagging everyone and get a dry weather thing and just take it easy in the wet? Because I do drive this when it's wet. I do ride when it's wet. I don't, stay at home and watch the rain go. So, I don't know, maybe people from countries where there's mostly rain can... She's not even watching, dude. You're watching something. Okay, let's not do this again. Tiki tiki bye bye. Okay, I'll just come here. So what do you guys think? I mean, the question at the end of the day is rain focused tires or just regular old tires and taking it easy in the rain? I'm thinking Michelin Pilot Road 4s, which are supposed to be excellent in the rain. I don't know. Tires are a weird thing to me. I know I don't want a dual purpose tire because this is not really a dual purpose bike. Whatever Honda or what else ever said. So no dual purpose stuff. Does anyone have a set of Pilot Road 4s or something equivalent to that? I don't know. These are my thoughts. These are my thoughts on tires. And like everything else with this industry, this is weird. Because as I said, I don't know. At the end of the day, I want a tire that's gonna be, not 200 euros a tire. No way. That's not really insanely expensive. It's road use only, like 100% road use. It has to have, this is a good point also, it has to have a weight rating, is it called? I don't know. I mean, like the Pilot Road 4s, there's a GT version, which is for heavier bikes. A 300 kilo thing, rig. With me on it, which is even worse then. It has to be for a heavy bike, road only, and I'm kind of torn with the rain or the dry stuff. Maybe someone can put me straight on that, but I'm still thinking Pilot Road 4s, just for the wet ability and the fact that they do have a GT model for the heavier bikes, which this certainly is one. I don't know, what do you guys think about tires in general? Because everyone has strong opinions, but I've never met anyone who doesn't like his new tires. But they never, most people just stick the tires that the dealership has from the get-go on their cars or bikes or whatever. But I've met other guys that are into tires, and they don't really stick to one brand or one model. They just keep switching them out, and they just keep loving the new ones, which might be a case of, okay, you're loving the new ones because they're new. The previous ones were squared off or dry as the desert. So maybe that's why you like the new ones. Not because they're actually a better tire. We're not racers by any means. I don't know. let's see how this turns out. I'm thinking Pilot Road 4s. If someone else has a better suggestion, you know, keep in mind it sort of has to have a version for a heavier rig, because this is very heavy and I'm very heavy. Doesn't make for a it's almost, me and the bike, we're close to 900 pounds, or like 450 kilos, right? We're not there, but you know, if I have a passenger, we're way beyond that. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I'm always interested in hearing opinions about tires. You know, and if by the time you watch this, I already have other tires, and you know, feel free to give me your opinion then also. This is never going out of style, opinions and tires. In any case, everyone thinks they're Rossi when it comes to damn rubber. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Two Greek Wheels out.